how the school is going to be built. Basketball court, playground, A&P soccer field.
One eternity later.
These people are literally swimming in what is the equivalent of sewage water. That's how they're getting around. You think they had solar panels as well?
You need to get authorization from the government to build a school. You need to actually build a school. And then you need to hire your teachers and get your accreditation from the ministry. So for us who have launched 16 schools in 10 different African countries, we know it can't take less than 2 years.
Kai Cenat scammed $1 million. Yes, you heard that right, but it's not as simple as it sounds. Kai Cenat has been raising huge donations for a Nigerian school project since 2024. Even now, as 2025 is coming to an end and he's launching his Sabathon 3, the sequel to Mafiathon, there's still no real action for the school. Instead, he just hired some so-called Nigerian experts. Nobody knows how much money actually went to them, and if you look at the school environment, it's still in terrible condition. Sure, he added a solar panel, maybe as a way to buy silence from the school authorities for 10 years, but that's it. So, what's the current situation? How is Kai Cenat still scamming people by collecting donations for this school? And how is he pulling this off? In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you. Let's keep watching. As you can see from the sources, Kai Cenat raised $1 million for his Nigerian school project. The foundation of the school started in March 2024. Later, in November 2024, he held a Sabathon called Mafiathon 2, pledging 20% of the proceeds to the school project. That event already finished, and now he's going ahead with Mafiathon 3, saying this time he will give 15% of the revenue, and claiming he wants to reach $750,000 for the project. Just imagine, he already raised a lot of money but still hasn't taken any real action. Instead, he's continuing to rig people and his audience. Recently, this even got criticized by creators. NBA legend Kyrie Irving felt upset and donated over $3.5 million to Mr. Beast's charity, after seeing that Kai Cenat had contributed $0.
I've donated well over 3 or 4 million trying to help out community leaders and spent my own money trying to help out the world.
So think about it. While everyone else is donating to verified charities, Kai Cenat hasn't given a single penny. That's a huge issue. I'm not arguing whether Mr. Beast's charity is good or not. You can check my channel for videos. The point here is that while other creators are actively contributing, Kai Cenat has done nothing for his Nigerian school project. And yet he continues to fool people by making the project look active, like putting a tiny solar panel on the spot and claiming he's helping, when in reality, it's just a setup to take donations. Now all these exposures are coming out, showing how he misled people while pretending to make a school in Nigeria.
These people are literally swimming in what is the equivalent of sewage water. That's how they're getting around. You think they had solar panels as well?
Can you just imagine how shady a man can be? Literally, when I was searching for that, I found that this kind of solar panel actually costs $46 to $55, and even at maximum, anyone can get it for $220. Maybe he told them, look, I'm giving you lots of Nigerian dollars, but actually this is such a simple price. Just imagine, Logan Paul's Prime Hydration even sells for $120, but Kai Cenat is giving a panel that costs only $60. I actually can't imagine how Kai Cenat is fooling people in everything. Not only that, remember before he said how he will make it the biggest project? He will add a basketball court, a soccer field, a kids playground, everything he said he would add to that.
This is how the school is going to be built. Basketball court, playground, A&P soccer field, and it's all done. I want to go there on stream and open it.
But now, just watch. The condition is worse than ever. Even he forgot to add any basketball court, despite adding a solar panel. Guys, actually, do you think it's better or not? Let me know, because my sense of humor just died after seeing that kind of scam from Kai Cenat. So while everyone is digging up a lot of criticism on it, Kai Cenat hired some of his intelligent people for the project. They're hired to defend Kai Cenat on why he still hasn't taken any steps. Just hear the list they made.
So I hear people have been asking, why haven't you yet built the new school? I'm not sure people realize what it takes to actually launch a school, especially when you build it. You need to find the land, you need to buy the land, you need to get authorization from the government to build a school. You need to actually build a school. And then you need to hire your teachers and get your accreditation from the ministry. So for us who have launched 16 schools in 10 different African countries, we know it can't take less than 2 years. It's impossible, especially if you want to do things right, and we want to do things right.
Absolutely. Do things right by complying with all legal and regulatory requirements in Nigeria is important to ensure that we have a school that is sustainable and lasts for posterity.
So there are lots of things to say about it. Kai Cenat thought if he sat with some guys who look intelligent and then said something to the audience, everyone would believe them easily. They already raised millions but didn't take any action and said they need 2 more years for that, while they've already spent 1 year on it. So it's just another kind of shady excuse and nothing more. You've already raised the money and again announced for donations, but still didn't take any kind of action, only making excuse after excuse about why the school hasn't actually been built. While everyone is saying he should donate to charity by Mr. Beast, he is literally rigging people on his own donation project. Guys, let me know if you want to say something about that. People are criticizing Kai Cenat on this, even saying, if Kai Cenat has 1 million haters, I am one of them. If he has 1 hater, it's me. If he has 0 haters, I have died. If the world is against Kai Cenat, I am with the world. If the world is for Kai Cenat, I am against the world. It looks better than an expensive poem, but it's actually great to hear that. It's actually intense right now. Even some exposures from the beginning show that Kai Cenat would rather spend $200,000 on jewelry for himself than donate to African children dying from disease through Mr. Beast's charity. But remember, even before, there's proof online showing why Kai Cenat didn't want to give donations, as clips surfaced online a lot.
Made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. I'm not holding this against you. I'm not putting it past you because I know who you are as a person. Read between the lines. No, listen.
So when all of this happened, people started criticizing Kai Cenat, saying he is the person who hasn't given a single penny to Mr. Beast's Team Water charity and is literally going against the charity. Later he claimed he wanted to defend himself regarding the Nigerian school promise, saying that the project was actually in progress.
Let me know, okay? They are working very hard right now, removing what gotta be removed and like getting the school ready and and I think I'll be documenting this. I think I'm gonna be on some like.
After watching this clip, some people thought, wow, Kai Cenat has finally started working on the school. But later it was found that when a YouTuber went directly to the place, actually nothing had happened. He's been flexing his wealth and success all over social media, but hasn't put a dime toward this cause. Aiden Ross even publicly offered to match a $400,000 donation if Kai chipped in, but no response.
Does 400K, Train does 400K, Beast does 400K, Aiden does 400K. We need 5. If Kai Cenat does 400K, oh God, I'll do 400K.
But after all the criticism, it looks like Kai Cenat actually doesn't exist in this world anymore. Because if he was available, he couldn't just ignore that kind of fair criticism. He can spend tons of money, gift houses to his friends, and spend on his daily life. But when it's time to help the poor, he can't even face anyone. This is not the behavior of any creator. Kai Cenat is actually proving himself to be a disrespectful, irresponsible streamer, or nothing. And that's where we're at right now. After all the promises, all the streams, and all the hype, still no real school, just excuses and a solar panel. This whole thing raises serious questions about where the money went and why there's been 0 progress after almost 2 years. But here's the thing, this isn't just about Kai Cenat. It's about how easily big names can convince their audiences to give money without transparency or accountability. And if nobody asks questions, nothing changes. So what do you think? Is this all a misunderstanding? Or is it one of the biggest scams we've seen from a streamer? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them all. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more deep dives like this, because in the next video we're going to break down exactly how these charity streams work behind the scenes.